Alright, hello everyone. I am Grimrist Baselard and we are back with Fallout 2. Last time we left off, we are here in Broken Hills. We dug up some treasures, we compete with a scorpion that is somewhat smart, but you know, we won in the end by using a nifty trick that a talking plant taught us in chess. And what else did we do? We also solved some the thing with the caravan. Yeah, the caravan guy who was swindling, not swindling, sorry, he was dipping money. What's the word? Embezzling money. There we go, that's the word I'm looking for. And now we're gonna look into the disappearance of a few people. So what we want to do here is actually we want to go to the ladder on the farm, so that's on the right. right, yeah, he's still down there. It's at the well. But yeah, that's not of concern right now. Our concern right now is actually finding some missing people. So this is the farm right here. That's the mine. This is where we want to go in, right in this ladder. Oh, fucking! All right. And there we go. The head. Son of a bitch. Missed. Of course I missed. There are a few more ants right over here. Yep. Miss. Reload. Move forward. Got it. Miss. Obviously, because it's so fucking far away and it's dark, right? Good job, Cassidy. All right. I think. Any other ones? All right, we good. So I want to head here. Fuck. Reload. There's gonna be some few ants here, but nothing we can't handle because, you know, we've already fought some ants before. You son of a... That's my leg you're chewing on. Maybe we see the ant there. There we go. Oh, come on. How the fuck you missed? Son of a bitch. There we go. All right, nice one, Cassidy. There we go. And look at this. Around here. Bunch of corpses, man. You see a dead body. It appears to have been chewed by animals. Yep. Everything you just see is dead body. Oh, someone here with something that we can grab. Nothing. All right. Nothing. Sorry, I actually have to sneeze this. I have to turn off the mic real quick because I was sneezing. And I sneezed again. God damn it. All right. Ah, look at this. A note from Francis. There's gotta be a bit of pause there every once in a while because when I start sneezing, oh boy. It becomes a sneezing fit and it continues on for quite a while. I don't know why. I wasn't sneezing before. I already said this in a couple of videos before. Like, I didn't sneeze before, but when I start recording, I sneeze for some fucking reason. I don't know. But then it goes away after like 5 or 10 minutes. Anyway, let's read the note from Francis. Marcus isn't doing anything about that mutant hater Jacob and his damn conspirators. First they disabled the air purifier, and then what? I found their secrets meeting tunnel. I figure a body or two down there could implicate Jacob. If you want in, let me know, and burn the damn note. This time, Francis. Good. Okay, upon closer inspection, it appears this person was shot before being chewed by animals. She looks dead. Ooh. So they were killed before they were chewed by animals, huh? Okay, interesting. So this note right here, that means these people were killed because they were just dumped here. So it's Francis who did this. Of a young Broken Hills woman. I think this woman is the wife of the person. Of, who is it? David? I don't know. Let's report back about this to David. Sorry, man, your wife's dead. Defeating your enemies, you get 50 points of experience. I'll take it. Any bit of experience helps. Alright, go up the ladder. It says right here, talk to Zaius in the mining office, get Quex. Oh, okay. So that's who Zaius is. So, right here. This is the mining office. Oh, Dan! His name is Dan, not David, Dan. Like Daniel. You the new guy in town? Yeah, I heard you having a little trouble with the mines. Our air purifier is broken and it's on the bottom level. We've got no parts and we've got no protective equipment. Without the parts, we can't fix it. Without the protection, the radon gas will nail us all. Are you any good with hands? I'm alright. Really? Would you do it for me? And more importantly, for Broken Hills? Yeah, sure, I'll do it. Great, you'll need parts, of course. Go to U.S and look for Renesco. He's got the tools lying around the shop. Tell him Zaius sent you. Tell him what I said. The canneries kicked the bucket. I don't know where to get the protective equipment for the gas. I suppose I could go. You could go on without any, but you'll be hurting. Again, thank you. No problem, Zaius. Goodbye. Alright. We'll have to do that later because we can't take the quest now because we need him to tell us that Renesco got the part. Alright. Time to go back to Dan. Hey, man. Well, have you found her? My heart aches with every moment. Yeah, I found her. You found her? Where? I found a group of dead people in the tunnels below the city. She was one of them. I'm sorry. Thank you for telling me. I think I have to go cry. I found a letter on your wife. It indicates that she may have been part of a conspiracy to kill the mutants in Broken Hills. Oh my god. I can't believe that. It's not... I suppose it may be true. She seemed to hate every mutant and ghoul she came into contact with. I never knew why. Be that as it may, you may want to consider that the murders might not stop with your wife if she was implicated. You may be as well. You don't mean to say that my life is in danger too? Oh dear, you might be right. I've been hearing noises outside the house at night. It might be a good idea to leave. Watch your back. Good luck, Dan. Alright. You inform Dan of his wife's murder. You gain 500 experience points. Alright. Let's take a save over that. 185. There you go. Okay, next up. Yep. Go to the mines, find Buck. Ah, right. Okay. This is gonna hurt a little bit, but that's okay. Okay. Where's both Cassidy?
Yep.
I need you to wait here until I come back.
Well, all right then.
So look.
What Chibi need? Want to take a little nap, talk to Grampy Bone, not going anywhere.
Alright. So, want to head to the mines. It's gonna shave off our health a little bit, but we're gonna be able to do it. So, like here. So I think Buck Rogers is somewhere around this part. And there we go. There's Buck Rogers. What? Huh? Where am I? How long have I been asleep? I have no idea how long you've been asleep, but you're in Broken Hills. You're the New California Republic. New what? California? The world hasn't changed that much. The world has changed that much? Hey, now, wait a second. Well, you go, Buck Rogers. And we can loot this right here for some uranium ore. There we go. That's what we want to get. You're hit for 15 points of damage because of the radiation. Yeah, I know. Okay, save. Okay, next up. We need to confront Francis about the note and make him go into self-imposed exile. There we go. Let's
What you be needin'?
Let's go.
What you be needin'?
What's up? All right, then.
Let's head out. All right, cool. I think I should heal first. Let's wait until I'm healed, because that kind of hurts. 15 damage. It's like one shot from a 10mm pistol. Rest until healed. Maybe taking a few days until I get to 68, but you know, time is free. Stimpak is not, so you know, it's always worth it just to wait until healed. You're not on a time crunch. All right, let's go. Francis. Brother, I have some news to drop onto you. Francis hangs out around the what's the word? The bar. It's not the bar. Okay, Francis. Explain yourself. Help you with something? Oh, what is your what is with the screen? Anyway, I found a note in the tunnels with the name Francis and Zaius on it. Looks like you've been committing some crimes. Damn it, Zaius left notes lying out again, eh? Well, human, let me tell you this. I knew there are people trying to kill mutants in this town, and I knew that Marcus would only arrest them with evidence. I just wanted to make it happen with as little bloodshed as possible. So you killed innocents, huh? Innocents? Ha! The people I killed were trying to kill me! I just returned the favor and made sure their death served another purpose, one that might further the cause of peace. But this way, you're still nothing more than a criminal and a murderer. And I only have your word that there's a conspiracy. If you talk to some of the people around talk about your hatred of mutants, you'll find out about the conspiracy. I know two wrongs don't make a right, but I call it self-defense. I did something wrong and I admit it. I can't stay here. I'll set out and find a way to atone for my actions. That satisfy your sense of justice? You'll have to. You confronted Francis about the notes to Zaius. You have gone up a level. You gained 1,000 experience points. Yes. Can you fucking... There we go. Alright, let's level up, shall we? Alright, okay. Let's check what perks I'm gonna take next. It's either better critical or living anatomy. I forgot which level are we on at the moment. Okay. What level are we on? Where's the shit? Alright, let's check. There's no better critical, so that's gonna be living anatomy. Wait, no living anatomy? No better criticals too. What the fuck? Okay, what level? Okay, 12. I should be getting living anatomy. What the fuck? I have better criticals. Okay. Wait. I'm being crazy here. Yeah, it's L right here. Life Giver, Light Step. Sharpshooter. Okay, wait a minute. Let me... I should have it. What don't I have from the thing? For living anatomy. I'll just Google it real quick right here. Fallout 2 living anatomy. Sorry. Oh, I need Doctor of 60. Fuck. Okay. Okay. So that what it requires. Level 12 and a Doctor of 60. All right. Fair enough. What's the next thing I can get? Let's see. Okay. Bonus rate of fire. Do we have that? No, I don't have bonus rate of fire. Shit. Action. Okay, Action Boy. I can take that. We have Action Boy. All right. Yeah. Okay. Nice. We're gonna take 2 levels of Action Boy anyway. So, well, this is one of the things we want. We don't have. Yeah. Action Boy. It is. All right. Done. Okay, Doctor. We need. We need to take Doctor. Hey, Doc. What's up, Doc? I'm still like 37. Okay, there we go. 3 in that. We were doing Doctor and Trap Science and Repair, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then Doctor. So it's still some time before we still have 3 levels before we get to level 15. We should be able, if we spend at least 20 more on this. Next level we're just gonna like dump 18 into Doctor just so we can get the living anatomy, and then we can level up same way as before. Yeah. Done. Alright. Okay. Let me just make a note of that real quick so I don't fucking... Alright. Living here. Then living anatomy will be at level 15. And then bonus rate of fire will be at level 18. There we go. %. Where's the fucking percent? There we go. Nice. All right, back to where we were. Sorry. Where were we? Let's see. All right. We gotta tell Marcus that Jacob's planning a prison break and tell him about the missing people. All right.
Something else you wanted?
I have something to tell you.
Yeah? What?
It's about Jacob and Eileen.
Yeah? What?
Jacob and Eileen asked me to break 2 people out of jail. I think they got a plan on how to do it.
Right. Me and my deputies will take it from here, and thanks. I don't forget things like this.
No problem, Marcus. Goodbye. I guess Francis was right about Jacob. That murderous bastard would cause any more trouble in this town. Alright.
Something else you wanted?
And now we gotta tell Marcus about the missing people. I have another thing I want to tell you, Marcus.
Yeah? What?
Sorry, I had to pause the mic again. It's about the missing people.
Yeah? What?
I found those missing people. They're in the tunnels beneath the city.
They're dead? Damn. I'll tell the families myself. Oh, hey, I know you said you'd do this for free, but take this as our thanks.
Hey, sure. Yeah. You receive a scoped hunting rifle, which is pretty neat. Nothing better than seeing that surprise-link target's face. The loophole times 20 scope on this hunting rifle makes it easier than ever before to accurate from the first shot to the last, no matter what kind of game you're gunning for. Yep. This is scope, so it has a better range. Even a hunting rifle has good range already, but this makes it to have a better range on it. All right, nice. With that, if we have
What's
Cassidy
up?
wait for
You
a
got
bit here.
that I need to tell you something you might not like. Look again. Well,
And then if we talk to Marcus.
Something else you wanted?
Hey, Marcus, you want to travel with me? Oh, no, we can't yet. Okay, no, I just remember, we haven't
what's
solved the
up?
thing with the
You
mine.
got that? All right.
Yeah, we can't get Marcus yet as a companion because we need to do the mines first, and we can't do that until we get to New Reno. Well, what we can do now is actually go here, talk to Brian. Hey, no, not Brian. Sorry, not this one. Okay. This isn't the power plant. This is just where the you manage the power. Oh, sorry. Now I'm hiccuping. That's weird. I didn't even drink or eat anything yet. Why am I hiccuping? This is the power plant. We want to go here. There we go. Open this up. Open this one up. Okay, wait. Forget it, bye. Okay, well, let me just read this real quick. Go to the power plant and get ore processed. Later, give the ore and decline money for XP. Alright, nice. I have some ore to be refined. Great, that'll be $1,000. No haggling. You might think that pricey, but it's a steal, considering what you get for the finished product from an interest buyer. It's a deal. All right, give us a day and we'll have it ready for you. Great, goodbye. All right, can you get out of the way, guys? Fucking. Let's wait for 24 hours. We should be good. Let's wait until noon. That's 24 hours, right? And let's wait until morning. Just make sure it's actually refined. There we go. Your ore is done. Before you take it, listen, our town really needs this ore. If you donate it to the town, I'll refund you your money. Hell, if you want more for it, I can even give you an extra $500 to make it worth your time, please. With the fiasco at the mine, Broken Hills, they need this to stay afloat. What do you say? Sure. Don't worry about the extra $500. You probably need it more than I do. Thanks. Here's your money back. Broken Hills won't forget this. No problem. There we go. You have the refined ore back. You gave the refined ore back. You gained 50 karma. You gained 1,250 experience points. Nice. All right. We need about 8,000 more experience points to level up. So, with that, we got done with what we can do in Broken Hills. We still have only the mine left to fix, but that's for later. For now, we can actually just move on to the next town. 8-6. There we go. Let me just mark that this is done. Nice. And then next, we're heading to another town. Not far from here, actually. I think it's not far. We are heading to Reading. Let's go. Oh, by the way, sorry. I'm gonna have to pause here for a little bit. I just need to grab something from outside the room. So I'll be right back. And like, god damn it. Some troopers? No. Just head to fucking Reading. Alright. Just wait for me. Give me like 2 seconds, alright? I'll be right back. That took a bit more than 2 seconds, but it's not that long. All right, so Reading it is. Reading, a mining town. Gold mostly. A lot of caravans came to Vault City from here. All right, welcome to Reading. You've successfully used the outdoorsman skill. You have entered the mining community of Reading. All right, from here, okay. It says right here, I still have the note. From here on, keep each of these weapons if found. A kettle prod, power fist, desert eagle, 44 magnum. I already have 44 magnums. I'm already upgraded. Hunting rifle. Already have hunting rifle with a scope on it. An assault rifle, FNFAL, laser pistol, laser rifle, plasma rifle, or a flamer. All right. Anyway, I'm not gonna be using. I'm not gonna be using the scope hunting rifle, so I'll just dump. There we go. Pick up the mag. It's here. It's here. There we good. Yeah, we good. All right. All right. We need to go inside the casino right here. A Scorty sign. Yep. We need to talk to this person right here. No, that's not it. Where's the person we need to talk to? Oh, this guy. You see a short man with jet black hair and nice smile. Hello there. Welcome to the fine city of Reading, and welcome to my casino. Everyone is an ace at Escorties. I'm Escorty, proprietor and mayor of this fine town. All right, what we want to do here, we want to buy the deeds to the Whannamingos mine. All right. Is there any work here in Reading? Well, there's the sheriff, and then there's the mine owners looking for someone to retrieve some kind of parts from one of their machines. What about the sheriff? I understand that Sheriff Earl Marion is looking for someone to fill in for him until his bum leg heals up a fetch. You might want to go talk to him. His office is just south of here, across the street. Thanks for the tip. Before I go, though, let me ask you about something else. Tell me about the mine owners. I don't know too much about it. You should go talk to the either Dangerous Dan McGrew or at the Morningstar mine, or Marge the Barge at the Cocoa Reef mine. They're both just north of downtown area here, across from the graveyard. Got it. What's going on here around town lately? Lately, our gold shipment have started to slow down because the miners are spending too much time flying high on jet. That's interesting. Let me ask you about something else. What do you do here? I run this here casino and I help run things in town. Town too. I keep track of things like deeds and such. Deeds? Deeds to what? All kinds of private property. Why, right now I have a Jim Dandy of a deed for sale. What's that? It's a deed to the great Whannamingos mine just outside of town. I can sell it to you for only $1,000 too. Special offer. Just your luck to hit me on a generous day like this. What's the catch, Mayor? No catch at all. You just have to evict some of the squatters that have taken up residence there. No hardship at all for a rugged customer like yourself. I can tell you more if you like. Okay, I'll bite. Tell me more. Well, there's some dang critters in there that needs to be killed before anyone will work the mine. If you were to buy the deed and then kill off the critters, investigate. I'd be happy to buy the deed back off of you for a nice profit. Why don't you clear it out yourself if it is so profitable? I can't really do that. I'm not a real danger-seeking kind of guy. I know my strength and fighting isn't just one of them. Now you look like a real tough hombre. You should just be up your alley. This should just be up your alley. Maybe so. How much are you willing to pay to buy the deed back once I cleared it out? Heck, more than double. I figure that's the least that your time's worth to you. I could afford to pay any more than that. There's still a lot of work needs to be put back into the mine before I can start turning profit with it. All right, sounds good to me. How much was that again? $1,000 for the deed. Great Whannamingo mine. You want it? Yeah, I'll buy the deed. I'll go ahead and record the great Whannamingos mine's deed in your name. Let me know when you got it. Got it all cleared out. I'll buy it back from you. I'll do that. Let me ask you about something else for now, though. I was just looking around, Mayor. See you later. So next up is, we want to head to the sheriff office first because we know that the sheriff has a bum leg and needs help. So let's do that.
Howdy there. My name's Earl Marion. I'm the sheriff in these here parts. Sounds downright picturesque, don't it? Well, that's my job.
All right, we want to get a quest from the sheriff here to get rent money from some old widow named Rooney. All right. All right. As a sheriff, what do you do here in town?
Keep the peace mostly. At least that's what I'd be doing if I didn't have this leg all busted up.
What happened to your leg, Sheriff?
I was going out to meet a caravan and it was late, so I took a nap. Next thing I knew, a damn gecko was trying to make lunch out of my kneecap. Damn thing almost had it too. Another good bite, and I'd be sitting down permanent like.
So your leg's still in bad shape, huh?
Well, I wasn't much of a dancer before this happened, and I reckon I won't be afterwards neither. I can gimp around, but Doc Johnson said I'd better not if I want to heal right. Sure could use some help, though.
Who's Doc Johnson?
Good old painless Doc Johnson's our town doc. You have a toothache or a broken bone, he'll set you to right. He also sells medicine. All kinds of medicine, if you get my drift. For whatever ails you.
Wow, so the sheriff knows the doc is peddling fucking chems. All right, got it. I get you. I wink, wink. I get you, Sheriff. Sounds like a helpful guy to have around. Where is he in town?
The doc's office is at the west end of downtown here. He's just about always happy to see new patients.
I see. Let me ask you something else.
Not that I can do much right now with my leg all banged up. Gotta stay off it for a time yet, according to Doc Johnson. What can I help you with?
You need some help, Sheriff?
Yeah, I sure could use some help with a couple of things. Just part-time like. It pays real good, and you'd be doing a good thing for the town of Redding, too.
All right, how can I help out?
The widow Rooney is way behind on her rent. Her house is just across the alley from here, to the west. You just have to kick her out of her house, unless she can come up with the rent she owes Mayor Escorti.
All right, how much does she owes Mayor Escorti?
I don't know, but I'll bet she can tell you. Will you do it?
Yeah, okay, I'll do it.
Great. Thanks for your help. Just come back here when you finish, and I'll pay you and see if we can dig up something else for you to do.
All right, okay, goodbye, Sheriff.
Oh, one more thing. I almost forgot. Here's a badge. You may need it.
Thanks, Sheriff. I'm honored. I won't tarnish it with actions you wouldn't approve of. And sure enough, we have a sheriff badge, and we can put it on one of our inventories, so ta-da! We are part of the law. And now what we want to do is actually just loot the sheriff office. The 3 lockers and south room, a foot locker, and a desk. Alright. Ooh, nice. That is actually pretty nice. Take everything. Shotgun. More stim packs. Awesome. Alright. Room to the south. It's a foot locker. There we go. Wow, 14mm pistol. Not bad. Not bad at all. Desk. Ah, some jet. Nice. Some drugs. All right. Let's see here. Alright, now we want to pay a visit to old Rudy. This is her house, I think. Just gotta go in. Okay, you see a thin old woman who's seen better times. Hello there, young fella. What can old Widow Rooney do for you? Well, I got some bad news for you, Widow Rooney. I see. So you're the one doing escorting's dirty work now. What are you gonna do? Kill me? Kick me out into the cold? I can't stand the idea of anybody kicking an old lady like you out. How much do you owe in back rent? Well, I owe escorting 6 months in back rent, $120 for this flea hotel. I just don't have it. Some of my Brahmin took sick and died, and I couldn't pay. If I don't get him the money soon, he's gonna have the sheriff evict me. Okay. Well, I hate to see you kicked out. Why don't you let me pay you back rent for you? I have little use for money. I'm the chosen one. I'd hate to take money from someone touched in the head, Mr. Chosen One. God, I'm not fucking crazy. Goddamn old crone. All right. It's nothing. I'm happy to do it. Here's the 120 bucks. You need it. Okay, there we go. You took care of Widow Rudy problem. You gained 1,500 experience point. Yep, you pay 120 bucks for 15,000 experience point. I think that's well worth the fucking price. All right, back to the sheriff. Right? Yeah.
You did a real nice thing for the Widow Rooney. Made friends all around and kept the peace. Thanks. You ready for another job? I think you got a real knack for it.
All right, tell me about the next job, Sheriff.
I hear that the miners from both the Morning Star and Cocoa Weave mines here in town are fixing to stir up a ruckus at Lou's Malamute Saloon. I'll pay you $300 to break it up. You get over there right away. It's right across the street and down towards the west side of town here.
All right, I'll get right on it, Sheriff. All right, but we're not gonna get right on it. Actually, we're gonna go. Let's see. It says right here, loot house in front of sheriff's office, shelf and cooler on the ground. So it's gonna be this one. Oh, this cooler right here. Like everything and shelf. 2 jets. All right, people are fucking junkies here. Nice. And then head south of the hospital. Talk to Madam Majesco about renting politics and her name. All right. So this is gonna be it. South of the hospital. See there, sign. You must be Madam Majesco. You see, Madam Majesca, not Majesco. I am Madam Majesca. What do you wish? What do you wish of me? Why did I call you Madam Majesca? I used to work in the Malamute Saloon as part of that job. People called me Madam. The name just stuck even though I don't work there anymore. Where do you work now? Lately I don't do much at all. I used to run parts of Lou's operation at the Malamute Saloon, but we had a falling out, so I quit. Alright, let me ask you something else. Heard any interesting rumors? All I hear are about politics. That always seems to be a big stir in discussion. Politics? What do you mean? Have you ever heard of the Grease Brahmin contest? Nope, never heard anything like that. Tell me about them. Well, what they do is grease up a Brahmin calf, and then everyone in the crowd tries to catch the calf. If you can't catch it yourself, you make damn sure nobody else can either. I don't see what that has to do with politics. In this game, breading is the greased Brahmin, and a golden one at that. Reno, New California Republic, and Vault City are all trying to catch us. Or at least keep the others from catching us. What do you mean? Here in Redding, we mine gold. Then we ship it to New Reno, the NCR, and Vault City in return for goods. Each of those places would like to have the gold and the trade all that to themselves. Okay. Why don't they just attack you and take it then? We're big enough and far enough away to make a takeover expensive as well as dangerous. Much more efficient to have us join willingly. Sorry, just had to turn off the alarm there real quick. Anyway, what do you mean? The three power are trying to get Reading to choose which sides to ally themselves with. They've all got powerful allies in town, and it looks like things are coming to a head. Soon, Reading's going to have to make a choice. A choice? The grease on this Brahmin calf is getting a bit thin soon. Soon, one of the powers is going to have to make a major play to take Reading before the others do. When that happens, people are going to get hurt. A lot of people. Okay, who's working for whom? I'm not altogether sure, but I think lineup is like this. Dan McGrew is all for New Reno, Marge the Barge for NCR, Doc Johnson's for Vault City, and I don't know yet who's Mayor Scorty's for. How can those people help a takeover? I think that the folks here will follow Mayor Scorty's lead. He's a crook, but people trust that. He'll go with whoever's strongest. You see, whatever is good for Scorty is also going to be good for Reading. I think he just hasn't figured out who's closest to being on top yet. But he's got to choose soon. Let me ask you something else. Anyway. Yeah. I think we're done. That's all I need to know. Goodbye. Alright. Next up is... we want to go to the medical house, talk to Doc Johnson about knowing McClure. Okay. Painless Doc Johnson. Rat clean real good, doctor. You worthless lump of flesh. Whoa, Doc Johnson. Rat tried real hard to help. I don't know why I put up with your incompetence. You don't look like someone from Reading. And we're talking about someone who knew McClure. Looks like you came to the right person. I'm Doc Johnson and I can patch you up. I just wanted to buy some supplies. I might be able to provide you with some supplies. Let's see what you've got to trade. Okay, Doc. Any stim packs? You have some money. Yeah, you do have stim packs. How much for one? 223. Not bad. All right, maybe we can upload some stuff like this. Okay, 1,000 for that. How much is shotgun? 8,000 for shotgun. All right. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll give the shotgun for the 4 stim packs. Anything else? Mentats. Okay. How about for the ammo? There we go. Sounds like a good trade, right? Mentats. We got 4. Sorry, we got 4 stim packs. Sorry about that. And we get some money for just the shotgun shells and the shotgun. Yeah, we'll take it. It's a good trade. That's a good trade. All right. Let me ask you something, Doc. I heard that Reading has been having trouble here with its exports lately. Actually, what did Kale? Yeah, let's explore all these. We sure do. Too much jet, not enough work. But where did you hear about that? McClure and Vault City told me. I know McClure. He's on Vault City Council. What did he tell you? That mine production is way down and gold prices are way up. That's true. The miners here are all getting high on jet instead of working, so exports are down and prices are up. This situation can last. Yeah, that doesn't sound good, Doc. Goodbye. All right. So he knows McClure, right? And Doc Johnson is from Vault City. That's why he has a fucking slave, indentured servants, quote unquote. Anyway, let's save. 171, 187. All right, next up is loot medical house. There's 3 shelves to loot. All right. A doctor's bag! Alright, that's helpful. That's real helpful. That's one of the items that if you use it with the doctor skills, you get a plus bonus to that skill. It's kind of like the tools. Nice. Thanks, Doc. Alright, let's use this real quick. First aid book. Nice. 57. Now it's higher than our doctor's, which is because we keep getting books on it. But we now have a doctor's bag. We can use this with the doctor's skill. Nice. That's a very good loot, actually. Alright. Now we want to go to the Malamute Saloon to break up the fights between the two miners. There's a speech check coming to intimidate both miners not to fight. Show them the sheriff badge. Alright. Caminado! Your cocoa weave miners are all show and no go. I'll show you where to go, blasphemous bat. Alright. What do you want, dipshit? I'm not gonna let you fight each other. What the hell are you going to do about it, you goddamn shit-he? The sheriff asked me to help him out while he's laid up with bum leg. I've got to keep my word to him. Yeah? The Marion's kind of cute. Yeah, that Marion's kind of cute. Okay, for him, I'll give those cocoa weave pansies a rain check for an ass kicking. Thanks, I was hoping you see things that way. Goodbye. Alright. What the hell do you want? I'm not gonna let you fight each other. Yeah, how are you gonna stop us? The sheriff asked me to help him out while he's laid up with a bum leg. Gotta keep my word to him. Well, okay. For the sheriff's sake, I suppose we can hold off a bit. Thanks, I was hoping you see things that way. Goodbye. You get 1500 experience point because you broke up the bar brawl without any fight. You don't have to kill anyone, which is good. Alright, next up. Report back to the sheriff. Get quest to find the murderers that kills a lady in the Malamute Saloon. Alright. Man, I'm doing a good job as sheriff here as a part-time.
Well, I don't know how you did it, but that's the quietest I've ever heard the Malamute Saloon. Here's your money. Ready for your next job?
Yeah, tell me about the next job, sheriff.
Somebody cut up a whore over at Lou's Malamute Saloon, just across the street here in downtown. Go find out who did it and bring him in. I'll pay you $500 for doing it. That kind of thing's bad for business. Just bad all the way around.
I'll catch whoever did it, sheriff. No problem. Goodbye. Alright. Okay. Alright. Ah, okay. It is gonna be fun. Now, what we want to do now is actually pay... Oh, sorry, that's my phone. We want to pay Fanny for her quote-unquote service. Gave her $200 to trigger Lou conversation talking about Fanny's addiction to Jet. Later, when there's an antidote for Jet is available, have one in inventory and ask Lou to slip some into Fanny's drink to cure her from the addiction. Alright. So, this is Fanny, I think. You see a rather worn-looking woman. Yep, you do look like a druggie now, don't you? Hey there, sailor. Come here often? You want to come here and visit with Fanny Mae? Yeah, I'm here to visit you. Well, aren't you sweet, acting so bashful and all? It's gonna cost you $60 to visit with me, sugar. $60, huh? Sounds like a good price to me. Here's my money. You mean nice to me. I felt that you really meant something when you did that. I sure wish it was like that all the time. Well, when you're with me, it is. I mean, I can't say this I can't say it with a straight face. I don't want to do this anymore. Me and my fella are gonna get away from here and live life straight just as soon as I can pay off Lou. Pay off Lou? Yeah, well, I'll lose some money. I can't leave until I pay her off, but as soon as I do, I'm gonna take my bow, and get myself as far away as this life as I can. If I could raise a little extra dough. Okay, how much extra money do you need to pay off Lou? Oh, sorry, man. That cough came out of nowhere. All I need now is $200 and I'm in the clear. My man and I are out here clean and free. No more strange, grubby people pawing at me all day and night. I didn't mean no offense. None taken. I don't really paw, do I? Anyhow, I could pay your way out here. Here's $200. Oh, thank you, thank you. I didn't think that there was anyone of this kind outside my dreams. You're the best. Thanks again. Hey, want a freebie on the house? That's not really necessary, Fanny. Just use the money to get yourself out of this life. Goodbye. Alright, and now we're in the room. Alright, let's see here. Talk to Lou about the murder that happened here. Cassidy, can you just fucking move? There we go. Lou is the bar owner. I think this is it. You see a tired woman who might have been quite a looker when she was younger. So you're the sucker giving my Fanny all that money. I wouldn't do that if I were you. You're not helping her like you think you are. What do you mean? Sorry. What I mean is that Fanny got a problem and money isn't the answer for it. I had to break your heart, but Fanny's just playing you for a sucker. She just want money so she can buy a jet. Too damn much jet. Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. I don't know, man. I believe her. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Where's the one? All right, there we go. I'm helping out. Hello there, Lou. I'm helping out the sheriff. He told me you had one of your girls get all cut up. That's right. She's in a bad way. Used to be such a pretty thing too. I sure hope to take care of this quick. It's bad for business to let those minors think they can get away with something like this. Can I see the girl? I sent her away. She wasn't going to be no good in this business anymore. Not that anybody wants to be with her after that bastard finished with her. I gave her some money and let her go. You know who did it? I don't know exactly who did it, but she had Morningstar mine pay scripts in her hand when we found her, and it was a miner who was with her last. Okay, you know what happened? Well, there was some screaming and carrying on, and so I went to the room. When I got there, the bastard who did it was already gone, and my girl was in a bad way. So I called the doc and then the sheriff. You know the rest. All right, I'll sort this out. You can count on me. Goodbye. Well, I'm sure glad someone's working on it. This type of things is just bad all the way around. I sure hope you make the bastard pay for what he did to my girl. Make sure he can't never do that again to no one ever again. I'll see what I can do, Lou. Goodbye. Alright, so let's see. Alright, get a clue that the perp had a Morningstar mine script. Okay. Okay, now we want to loot the Malamute, the third and fourth room of the bookshelf. Alright. I don't know. I think this is it. I think this is the fourth room down here. Damn it, Sulik, fucking get out of the way. Some rod gut. All right. Some money. Nothing. Okay, maybe third and fourth is this one up top. Hey, Scout's Handbook. I'll take it. So this is a third room. Okay, I got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. That's just a knife. What the fuck? Really? Just the knife and the Scout's Handbook? Okay, 2 knives and the Scout's Handbook. Alright, fine. I'll take it. Okay, next up. We want to visit the Morningstar Barracks. Talk to Obadiah Hickswell. Alright, got it. To get to the Morningstar Barracks is we want to just go north here. Simple enough. And we know it's the Morningstar Barracks because there's a sign outside of it. I think the Morningstar is this one. There we go, Morningstar Mine. Alright. And I think this person right here. You see a tall man with a huge misshapen belly. Alright.
I hears that someone might want to talk to old Eggswill. Someone's volunteered to bring Obadiah to justice. Is that you?
I didn't know you were fucking, what's the word? I didn't know you're British. I didn't know you were Geordie. I didn't know you were Northern. Alright. Alright. I'm looking for the miner that cut loose gal. Sounds like you just made the confession to me. Actually, it might be. What do you know about the affair?
I cut the bitch. She made a mistake, she did.
A mistake?
She made fun of me mum. No one makes fun of old Eggswill's mum. She's the only good thing in this rotten world.
Okay. I don't care what you... I don't care why you did it. You're coming to jail with me right now.
Taking me to jail? I'll come peaceably. No sense in making more trouble. The bitch still got what she deserved. You can't kill me. I'm invincible. But you can sure piss off the other miners. Got eyes in the back of your head, do you?
I can't take care of myself. Right now, I'm the sheriff in these here parts, and I'm taking you in. Alright. Yeah, man. Yeah, you bring Hickswill to justice, you gain 1,250 experience points, you gain 25 karma. Hell yeah. Alright. We're back to the sheriff. There we go.
Thank God you put that murdering bastard Hakeswell away. We'll show him a bit of justice, and then we'll hang him. Well done. Here's your money. Ready for one more job?
Lay it on me, sheriff. Tell me about the next job.
There's a bandit named Frog Morton that's taken up lodgings over in the ruins of the great Whannamingo mine just west of town. I need you to exterminate him, but be careful. He's crafty, and he's bound to have some of his gang with him. I'll give you 1,000 to get rid of that varmint.
Why do they call him Frog Morton?
His name's Morton, and they call him Frog because he croaks people. Ready to go get him?
Oh, terrible. The pain. The pun. The pain.
Hey, I didn't make that one up. He did. With puns that bad, I'd say that gives you just one more reason to kill him. You up for it?
Yep, that's true. On my way, Sheriff. Will do. All right. Save it. That's bad. That's real bad. The pun. It got me good. Got me bad. Anyway, let's see. Now we want to go... Let's see, where is it? Now we want to go talk to a guy named Dick near the alley. I think this is the person right here. Scruffy looking man with a large beard. Howdy, my name's Athabasca Dick. Most people just call me Dick. Of course, there's someone calls me Athabasca. Mostly, you just call me Dick, though. Hey, Dick. What's going on around town lately? Same old thing. Mostly all of us miners working just enough to get next fly to jet. All right, let me ask you something else. Hear any interesting rumors? Well, not much lately, except about the gall dang Whannamingos. Whannamingos? What the heck is that? You telling me you ain't ever heard of the Whannamingos? Sure of the... Nope, never heard of anything like that. Tell me about them. Well, some say they were here before the A-bombs, H-bombs, and all what else hits. Others say they were genetically engineered as weapons. And then there's some say that they're from a whole different planet. What are they? Who cares where they came from? Just tell me what they are. Well, I don't really know what they are exactly, but I can tell you this. They shut down the Whannamingo mine just west of town a few years back. Whannamingo mine? Yep, and the great Whannamingo was the richest strike in those here parts too. But now nobody'll go near it. Heck, you could even buy it from a Scorty if you want to, but nobody will. I could buy it. Was it worth anything? Well, not right now, it ain't. Haven't you heard anything I said? It's filled with damn Whannamingos. But if someone was to clear the place out, clear the place out, well, that'd be a Brahmin of a different color. Heck, you wouldn't even have to kill all of them. What do you mean? Well, there's some stuff in there that the owners of the Morningstar and the cocoa weave mines in town would sure pay a penny for. What kind of stuff? Well, you see, mines used to be dug up by big machines. Heck, those machines are built to last. Both mines got big diggers, but and here's the money question. The dang little control chips weren't made so tough. Neither's mine got a chip that works. I'm not sure I understand what you're getting at here. Well, I'm saying is that either's mine owners would pay for one of these digger control chips. Heck, if they had a working machine and the other mines doesn't, they shut the other mine down or buy them out in no time. Well, too bad nobody knows where to get one of those chips then. Squeegee out your dang ears. I told you where to look for the damn chip. Ain't you been listening to what I said? The Whannamingos mines had machines, and they were working till the time the mine got shut down. Probably still chips down there, just waiting for someone to come along and take them. All right then, thanks. I'll go have a look into that. Goodbye. All right, that's the info that we want to get. All right, next up is okay. We want to loot the Morningstar miners lockers for lots of sledgehammers. I don't know if I can actually do we want that? I mean, I guess we'll take a couple. Always sell them off somewhere. I mean, they are miners, so it makes sense they have sledgehammers. And okay, I don't know if we actually need the shovel. I already have one, so let's just put that shit back. But we do want a dynamite. Hey, look, posters, girly posters. Miners are miners. Hey, how much does that carry? Actually, it's got quite a lot. Is that Cassidy? Can you fucking... There we go. Okay, I don't know if we want to carry all this shit with us. Okay, the jet. Yeah, we want the jet. We already have a rope, so we don't need it. Okay, next up, we want to talk to Dangerous Dan. Get conversation that he wants the digger chip.
Hello there. My name's Dangerous Dan McGrew. I run the Morningstar mine here. What can I do for you?
Okay. What do you mine here?
We mine gold. Everybody wants it too. Send it all the way to Vault City, New Reno, and even down to the NCR. You might say that Redding has something for everybody. That's what keeps us independent.
Well, nice to be so well liked. Let me ask you about something else.
What do you need from me?
What do they call you, Dangerous Dan McGrew?
'Cause I'm nothing but the biggest, toughest, mine-crawling, gully-wumping, snake-eating buck in these here parts. Dangerous Dan McGrew. That's me, all right. What do you need from me?
All right, what's going on around town lately?
Well, one thing's for sure. I could sure use a new control chip for my excavator machine.
New excavator chip. What's that?
I've got a big pre-war excavator all ready to run, but it's got a problem. No brains.
I like to say that it's got plenty of company in this town, but I'll say, what do you mean?
It's control chip burnout. It's not like I can order a new one, but I know where one is. Be willing to pay $1,000 for it, too.
Where is it?
It's in the Great Whannamingo mine just west of town. Down inside the mine, there's a great big mining machine. You can hardly miss it. The chip's in that machine. You just need to yank it out and bring it to me.
Will do. Goodbye. All right, and then next up. Okay, we want to go here. The last gas saloon. Go in. Hello there, friend. Name's Josh Lawrence. I own this place. What is this place exactly? This is the Last Gas Saloon and a funeral parlor. A full-service establishment, bottle to the grave is our motto. That seems like a bizarre combination, Josh. That it is, but I couldn't make ends meet just burying people. You might say business was dead. Oh, it was a grave matter. Oh god, all the puns. So I undertook the job of fixing up my place to sell drinks too. I'm almost afraid to ask of anything else now, but I guess I will anyway. I'd like to buy a drink. I guess I don't really want to be here right now. What's going on in town lately? Well, not a whole lot that I pay attention to. Mostly my business is kind of quiet still as a grave. God damn it. Might I say, although lately I don't mean so much. What do you mean? I've been spending time reburying people in the graveyard next door. Someone or something keeps digging them up. Don't know why. I mean, it ain't like they have anything valuable on them. The graves are being excavated? Well, I ain't never seen nothing, but every week or so, one or another, the graves all pawed and half dug up. Like, don't rightly know what would do that. That's strange. Disturbing is what it is. Now miners are telling me that they'd rather rest out their final days here inside, rather than getting planted only to be pulled back up like an overripe turnip. Hell, I wouldn't mind saving the cute ones inside, but not everyone. I don't know what all to do about it. What a pleasant image that is. I'm sure that I'll wake up in cold sweats thinking about that one. Let me ask you something else. Nothing, I was just passing through. Alright. Get info about the graves are being dug up by something. Yep. We already got it. Now we want to head out. Go to the cocoa leaf mines, which is right here. Talk to Marge the Barge, get info on some flying ship. Alright. Have any luck getting it? I didn't talk to you about it. If I had it, you'd be the first one to know. Yeah? Gee, thanks. I'm getting all warm and cuddly feeling inside. What do you want? I want to talk to you about something. Okay. Are you a Reading native? Heck no, I was born way up north, right on the edge of a lake. Lake Labarge it was. I never heard of that. Let me ask you about something else. Another thing, any jobs or anything else going on here? Well, there's always rumors, but I do have something that needs doing. Tell me about the rumor. Well, there's always the usual rumors about Reading being taken over or about the Whannamingos coming out of the graveyard at night. Heck, someone even said that they saw some kind of flying machines go overhead a few months ago. Flying machines? Oh yeah, well, a couple of my miners were flying a bit themselves. Oh, okay, they were fucking high, get it? Jetting around, if you catch my drift. A while back, they swore up and down when they saw a ship fly past going southwest. Southwest? Okay. What was the other rumor? All right. See, and... Okay. That's all we actually want to talk with Marge the Barge. I love to listen, but I gotta be going. Goodbye. Okay. For some fucking reason, she already knows that, like we already had a conversation about the excavator chip. I guess word traveled fast that I talked to Dangerous Dan McGrew. Alright. Now we want to head here. Actually, no, we want to head back to the car. I need to put some stuff. This fucking sledgehammer is heavy. Or we can actually sell off some stuff here. I think the mayor is also doing the deals, right? Or is there a shop? I'm not. Except the hospital. I think the mayor is actually the one who's handling the shop. Okay, barter? Well, okay. Maybe this person? Okay, yeah, you got tons of money. Let's just... like that. And the rod got this, which we don't need. Yeah, sell that. Yeah, that's a bit much. 1,400. All right. What else can we sell here? You know what? I think this is already pretty good. We can get some money for this, right? Don't need to oversell shit. Done. There we go. At least you have a lot of money. Now we have almost close to 5,000 bucks. I wish I had that kind of money, but you know, oh well. All right, let's offload some stuff here. This, the ammos, one of this, okay, and I think we're good. Actually, no, we don't need to carry like 4 of this shit. Just carry 1. And let's use this outdoorsman scout's handbook. All right, almost 50 with the outdoorsman. Nice. Like save 188. And I think we're gonna end off this episode here. I think this is a good place to end it off because next time around, we're gonna need to head to the mine section and start clearing it out of all hostiles. Say we got the old Frogmorn to deal with as well, and the mines. So we just have to. That's gonna be a whole episode of its own. Just a whole lot of shoot 'em ups. So yeah, thank you everybody so much for watching this episode of Fallout 2, and I'll see you in the next one. With that, I am out. See ya!